Hello, YouTubers. Welcome into a part 0 for Cleopatra. Cleopatra is a fantastic civ, super fun for appeal-based tourism specifically. She's also an excellent candidate for apocalypse mode, and that's because she gets protection from rivers. But let's do the rundown of her abilities and talk about why these are good. She's largely been an underrated civ, I think, for most of civ's existence, and it's because of Itiru. We'll talk about that in a second. Your trade routes to other civs provide 4 gold for Egypt. Other civs' trade routes to Egypt provide 2 gold for them and 2 gold for Egypt. Trading with allies earns twice as many alliance points. So this is a strong ability. An early trade route is always good, no matter who you're playing. This is even better. Prioritizing commercial hubs or harbors with her is fine. Just to get as much free gold as possible. Free gold is excellent. It's not the biggest bonus in the entire world, but it does help you stay rich throughout most of the game. It's one of those things that's like, you don't have to think too much about it. It just kind of happens. The alliance points things can be relevant sometimes because oftentimes you're looking for that Eureka, the like level 2 alliance Eureka, and she has an easier time of getting that. So there's just a small bonus there. But mostly you play this and you just get free gold. It's great. Itiru is a strong ability, although hard to quantify, and I think this is why she's slightly underrated. 15% production towards districts and wonders if placed next to a river. That's strong. You're gonna build districts and wonders in just about every single game of civs, specifically a lot of those in culture games, right? And so this is just a bonus to it. And like I said, commercial hubs are a priority for her, and those get extra production. So it's hard to like feel that bonus, but it is there, and I think it's reasonably strong at 15%. Also, does not receive damage from floods. That is why we can play APOC mode and just love all the floods and stuff. Our Sphinxes go in floodplains, and floods don't crazy hurt us. It's an awesome thing to have just sort of stapled on there. Her Chariot Archer, the Mariano Chariot Archer, is not particularly good on Deity. I could see it being viable in competitive like multiplayer games or lower level difficulties, but it just doesn't work on Deity. It's never strong enough. It's a decent little scout unit, and it's early era score, so it does have those couple perks going for it, but it's really not strong enough to get a whole lot done. Besides maybe kill some barbs, and it's also a very fragile unit, so you've just got to be really careful on Deity because they can just get got. So build one early, build it for era score, but don't expect a whole lot more out of it. And then we have the Sphinx, and I love tile-based tourism. I love appeal-based tourism, so I might be a little too high on the Sphinx compared to other people, but in cultural games specifically, this is a very solid tile improvement. It's not the best in the game, but it's certainly not the worst, and it's available quite early, allowing you to, 1, get era score, as we were just talking about with the Chariot Archer, and 2, get its bonuses ticking early. It also gives us tourism after flight, and that helps with culture games specifically. But 1 faith and 1 culture by default, that's not all that exciting, but +2 appeal is. This can really help your national parks be strong. You can improve seaside, like improve your lands to get seaside resorts going in places that they wouldn't otherwise be able to. It's just stronger than planting woods and has better benefits, and then also becomes a tourism tile improvement itself. Now, if you do build it in floodplains, you get an extra culture, and if you build it next to a wonder, you get extra faith. So in floodplains next to a wonder, this becomes 3 faith and 2 culture. It's pretty decent. Specifically the 2 culture aspect of it for floodplains. Like if you're expanding with free builders from the Ancestral Hall, like you can plant a city, get your free builder, and then plunk this down right away. And it's an easy way to generate early culture, as well as push out that new city's borders. And I value this a lot, like working 1 Sphinx tile, even at 1 faith, 2 culture, and then whatever else is on the base yield is decently solid. It's not production, and production is king, but as a first tile, like allowing your city's borders to expand very, very rapidly creates district and tile selection within a city. And that's a very, very strong thing to do. So you can kind of look at this as something that can save you gold as well as generate faith, culture, and tourism. gives you tourism after flight, more culture after natural history, can't be built next to each other, and can't be built on snow or snow hills. That's the other thing. You can build them just about anywhere. Desert, tundra, you're good to go. Like the snow caveat is whatever. This is a very, very flexible, very, very strong tile improvement if used properly. So overall, her kit builds her into a beautiful, wonderful cultural civ, which is awesome. You can play her in other modes. These things that we do with culture and whatnot can be strong in any game mode, but specifically tile-based tourism is the direction you want to take her, and the direction we go in our game. So really strong civ. Enjoy her, have fun. We'll see you in the next one.